Okay, I just wanted to do a full overview of where I'm at with Diggity and the programming. Um, Basically, it's my metal detecting idea using a base tank from eBay and a Raspberry Pi ESP32. That's the stepper motor controller. There's the stepper motor. That is my isolation circuit that I'm using for the speaker output from the Garrett Ace 300. There's the coil. So basically right now, I have it pretty simple. I don't know really much about the settings and how the signal affects the settings, but for now, I have the coil, and you can see when metal is detected, basically it's just an off-on signal. Eventually I would like my controller, my ESP32, to do proper controls, but for now this is all I have. The next aspect is that I'll talk about is the gantry control. And when I say gantry, the gantry is going to be mounted on the front of the machine, hopefully with a PVC pipe, and this will go back. This goes back and forth, and that will simulate the swing of a metal detector. And so basically, I'm the gantry control right now. I can control the speed on the screen. Reverse for some reason. Oh yeah, it works. But anyway, so that's that. I also have switches that should work. Yeah, that simulate the limit switches that I'll be using on the gantry to control the back and forth. Okay, so there's that, and then the tank itself, I'm using 2 wires. I'm basically hijacking the RC control antenna input. Instead of using that, I'm connecting to my ESP32 and with 2 wires at the moment. And this system right here is running on this Raspberry Pi right here. It's a 16 gig. It's the best one you can get right now, and it's only a couple $100 or less. Anyway, so I'm going to control the tank. So it's going forward, stop, left, right, reverse, and stop. Another aspect I've been working on is a Gemma LLM, or Gemma local language model that I'm running on the Pi. And that's Google's local language model. It's like Gemini, but it's a locally run one. So right now, I can have my AI, or the AI, running on the Raspberry Pi to control it. So from a plain language. So I'm going to give it a choice. Start. I'll say this: move tank forward or backwards. And it takes a second because I am just running a large language model on a very small computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that to Gemma, and you can see it's gonna lock me down, but it takes a while. But hopefully We'll know what it decides here in a second. It's been working in the past, but it just takes a second due to this. If I had a proper embedded computer, not the Raspberry Pi, the last time I did this, it moved the tank forward when I allowed it to have a choice. I can hear the Pi running. It didn't work. I'm gonna just try to move the tank forward. Let me actually see what the signal. Okay, try manual buttons. Okay, so I'm getting an invalid for some reason, but the LLM is a little bit funny. Like it decides I'm just gonna give it a simple move the tank forward message and see if that works. Let's see what the symbol, what it says. Invalid. Okay. It's saying a shorter phrasing like start gantry. I don't know why it works sometimes and it doesn't work sometimes, but it's up to the language model. I'm going to say start gantry like it suggested. And what we should see is the gantry start. I don't know why it's not working at the moment, because it works sometimes and it doesn't work sometimes. But anyway, I'll work on that. It's not necessary for it's not necessary for the functionality of the metal detecting. It's just something that if I wanted the AI to control, you can see it's sending back. This is the Gemma sending back the message like start gantry, and that's exactly what I did. I'm going to try that again. I don't know why it's not sending my signal or sending my. Okay, I'm going to try to start the gantry. Okay, so it's starting the gantry manually. You can see it's sending the signals. I'm going to go ahead and say start gantry again to Gemma. There we go. So it started it. I'm going to put stop gantry. Takes a second. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to start the tank again. I'm going to say tank for, I'm going to say decide to move tank forward or backwards. Send only valid JSON. You have to be very specific with these language models. Let's see if it actually works then. So okay, so let's see if it actually wants to send. I'm telling it very specifically what to do. Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me start my tank, but you saw that it did start the gantry.